We're back for round 2. Right, Cinder? Yep. Alright, we hope we get better cards. Yeah, guys, we hope we get better cards. You know, there's an Urza in here. And it was super expensive when it came out. And then they printed it to... they printed it to Kingdom Come. Yeah, no, it's like worth not even 10 bucks. Yeah, I don't even know it's worth 10 bucks. They reprinted it a couple times, which is a little unfortunate, but... Soldier! We saw that card, but that's the artwork. Oh, look at that. Hey, I forgot about Wrenn and Six! Hey, this card used to be super expensive. I think it's still worth... It's probably a decent money card. Yeah. So it only costs 2, Gruel colors, right? Return up to 1 target land from your graveyard to your hand. So, like in Modern, this is annoying, right? Because you're, fetching land. You can go get one, fetch a land, man, whatever. Yeah, you got -1. It does 1 damage to any target, which is, it can be useful. You get an emblem with instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard have what? Retrace? I'm not... Man, I gotta look that one up, everyone. I've never played with this card. I've seen it played, but like in Modern one, I just see everyone do that and that ability. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. I gotta look that up. That's a new one. Hey, man, we learn something new every day. But that's so... Hey, a good card. Hey, well, this used to be a pretty good card back in the day. Because it's 0/4. Well, it used to be a wall. But Defender basically means a wall. And it can't attack. But you draw a card on an ETB trigger for 2. So... Yeah, not too bad. Oh, slivers. Lava Belly Sliver. Boros and a generic 2/2. Sliver creatures you control have. When this creature enters the battlefield, it does 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. And you gain 1 life. What? So every time a sliver comes down? And that's kind of annoying. Battle Screech. Look at this guy. Falcon? Create 2 1/1 white bird tokens with flying. Oh, it's got flashback. Tap. Oh, wow. Tap 3 untap white creatures you control. That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of like flashbacks where you just... Yeah, so you don't even need mana for that. That's pretty cool. And you make 2 guys. So it's a sorcery. Like if you have another creature, 4, then you can get a couple more birds. That's kind of cool. Putrid Goblin. Look at this guy. Nah, he stinks. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Persist is so annoying. 2/2. So when this creature dies, it comes back with a -1/-1 counter on it. And then return it to the battlefield under your control. Yeah. Yeah, so if it dies, if it has no count... I'm sorry, yeah. So if it doesn't have a counter, it gets 1. So then when it dies again, does it go away altogether? I thought it just keeps coming back. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Oh, we seen that card. We seen that card. We seen that card too, right? Oh, we seen this. Oh, we've seen a bunch of doubles. Oh, another double. Oh no, I hate this card. It's not necessarily this card. But this is where Magic, where like one card, like just makes other cards better. So Ephemerate. It was funny when this card came out. I was like, oh, this is a dumb card. But it's only 1 white. Get this. Exile target creature you control. Then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, right? And then rebound. So what's funny is, for Modern Horizons 2, they have those evoke creatures. And the annoying part, it still doesn't make sense to me. So you can play an evoke creature by like exiling a card of that color. I think it says like what the ability is, and then it has like grief is like black, so it comes into play and your opponent discards a card. Now if you do the evoke trigger, it goes to the stack or something, and then if you play Ephemerate, then it's exiles. And then it comes back right away. And then you get the other ETB trigger. But what's funny is because the evolve, was on the stack when he comes back that second time. Like, he gets to stay on the board. And then you get to rebound, and then it does it again. It's a one grief card. So like one grief like ends up discarding basically your whole hand. You're just like, what just happened? So they started calling it Recto Scams. It's just so, it shouldn't work that way, but I guess it does. Choking Tethers for 4 instant. Tap up to 4 target creatures. Cycling. When you cycle this, you may untap. Oh, you may tap a target creature. Seems like it's for... Can we see this guy? Yeah, we saw that guy. Alright, so... Hey, maybe this video won't be like an hour. Because I showed you every card, guys, and then I kind of was like, hey, you can play with this and that. And this one, I think... Hey, look, foil bear token. I think this one, because there's modern cards, and I think there are cards that are probably a little bit... Even the commons and uncommons, I think, have probably more... creativity, if you will. Like some standard product, it's just like like everything's so vanilla it doesn't even matter. Hey, we got that in our first pack, and we got... Why can't that be a foil Urza Artificer, right? Anyway, Cabal Therapist, it's 1/1 menace. At the beginning of your combat, pre-combat main phase. All right, so the main phase before combat. All right, it's just the way that I don't know. I'm really bad with words. I think you may sacrifice a creature. Okay, better be good. When you do, choose a non-land card name. Okay, counterspell. Then target player reveals their hand and discards all cards with the... Imagine like playing like Thoughtseize, and then you know their hand, and then you follow it up with this guy. At the beginning of your... okay, so when you play him, you can't do it. Alright, well, still. It's probably not worth anything. Shatter Assumptions. Because assumptions make an ass out of you and me. I don't know if you guys know that one. Sorry if I kind of swore. Alright, 3... Choose one. Target opponent reveals their hand and discards all colorless non-land cards. Ow, that's like, I guess if you don't like Eldrazi or something. Target opponent reveals their hand and discards all multi... that's funny. Huh. But, you know, it seems pretty bad. But I think this card was intended for kind of this product, if you will, because there's a lot of... definitely the hate against colorless is actually pretty good. But multicolored, like, even in, like, multiple, like, colored decks, you know, they don't play a lot of these multicolors. Ingenious Infiltrator. Hey, another ninja. See, I remember I told you guys these colors? 2/3 ninjutsu. Oh, it's only Demir. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, so when a ninja you control attack, or control deals combat damage, so he could come in under ninjutsu and then bam, draw a card. Hey, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty, especially for not an uncommon. Zombie Wizard. 2/2/2. When him or another zombie you control dies, you may draw a card. You lose 1 life. In a zombie deck. Mob. That's all it says. 5. Oh, Convoke. Yeah, Convoke's actually a pretty good... yeah, so it says your creatures can help casters this spell. So each creature you tap while casting this spell is 1 less mana. But it's only for colorless. So you could use, like, if you have 4 creatures, you could tap 4 creatures to do it. Now, I thought at one time you could... Okay, so Convoke is only creatures. Alright, destroy target creature. Right? Like, There's so many... Like, I think there's, like... Basically, Terror, I think, is a black and a colorless, but... whatever. It's a common, right? Did we see this guy? Looks similar, but... when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Add 1 mana... Oh, okay, so he's like a... He's like, I call him filter, right? So he takes one of your colorless, or generic, I should say. Takes a generic and turns it into a colored mana. Enters a battlefield, draw a card. And it's only one snow permanent, so... Oh, we've seen that one. What is this thing? Yeah, hey. How you doing there? Marussa Behemoth. I'm probably saying it wrong. 5/5, trample, 6. Pretty vanilla. Gets +3/+3 as long as there is land card in your graveyard. Yeah. Cost 6 though. It's not bad though, because if you have a land in your graveyard, he ends up being an 8/8 with trample for 6. It's a common. Bellowing. Oh, like I said, guys, like I like to show you all this stuff because everyone always focuses on the rares, and I'm trying to focus on cards like you might consider. You might even have these cards, and you're like, I don't even know. And like sometimes, like I said, I'm a big, especially nowadays, man, just find cool cards that don't cost a lot of money. And I'm telling you, I remember when I first started. That's kind of why I don't think it never left my brain. Bellowing Elk. 4/2 for 4. As long as you had another creature enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Alright, so it's kind of like the next turn, right? It has trample and indestructible. Into the indestructible part, that's pretty cool. So if you have like tokens coming out, like little, like every turn, you can end up getting this trigger. So, there's the slug again. Lava Dart, that's a reprint. Yeah, this deals 1 damage to any target. And then flashback, sacrifice a mountain. So, I'm trying to remember. Do I have to own this card? I swear this is a reprint. I don't know. It sounds... Martyr Soul. 3/2 for 3. Or you can convoke. Oh, that's interesting. When an ETB, if you control no tap lands, put 2... Huh. Now that's interesting. You put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. But you gotta, if you control no tap land. So they gotta be untapped. So if you can get a white mana without using land, I kite. 1/2 flying. That's not bad for just a dumb vanilla. He gets +2 as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn. He's a Drake. There's a lot of cool Drakes. That's a common. Yeah. We like Drakes? Yeah, they're like kind of like drag. What's the difference between a Drake and a dragon? They're smaller? Oh, they don't have little arms? They have wings and they got legs, but I don't know, at least this one. Yeah. Maybe you guys can tell me. Oh, there's that illusion token. Dude, that looks pretty cool. Oh, wasn't that the one card we just had? The artwork looks cool, the card. Hey, I got this guy! Look, it's my other favorite creature type. Squirrel. Yep, Default Hermit. And this is a play off of Deranged Hermit. That's what I liked about this set. They kind of took some of the iconic cards and they kind of changed it a little bit. Because there's like that's right, there's a blue card. And it kind of reminds me of Force of Will, right? So you can play it without paying, but it's not, I think it's non-creature you counter. But this guy, he's 1/1. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's 5. And he's got Vanishing 3. And what's funny is, I think it was like a Nemesis. They call it Fading, which I think is like the same thing. But this has, so you put 3 like tokens or counters on it. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you take 1 off. So when the last one's removed, you have to sacrifice it. So, aww. But this guy, when he enters a battlefield, create 4 1/1 green squirrel tokens, and then squirrels you control +1/+1. Right, so he puffs everybody up. He is 5, but like in Commander, this is really cool. Squirrels. We need more squirrel stuff. Hey, look, and then look, there's a tree folk right behind it. It was blue-green though. Trample, power and toughness equal to the number of snow permanents. Okay. Yeah, he's a snow creature. Oh, okay. Oh, so some of these creatures are snow. I should have looked at that earlier, guys. ETB, That creature's not untapped during its uncurrent. Okay, so the next untap step, it doesn't untap. Meh. Meh. You gotta build your deck. Oh, here's that artwork card. We got Face of Divinity 3. +2/+2. As long as another aura is attached to enchanted creature. Alright, so if you stack it on there, it has first strike if in Lake Link. Huh. Okay. Oh, here's more of those cycle lands. Pondering Mage. What? Oh, I'm juggling too many. Yeah, sorry, I'm juggling too many worlds right now. 5. When Pondering Mage enters the ETB, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put one of them back in any... Wait, what? Wait. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Then put the... Okay, alright, I read like 1, okay. You may shuffle your... What? Okay, draw your card. Oh, okay. That last part's weird, because normally you just put them back on your library, right? But it does say you may shuffle your library. So if you like looked at the top 3 cards and you didn't like any 3 of them, you could be like, all right, I don't want to draw these 3 cards. I'll just shuffle. So that is interesting. And then you draw a card. So then you can shuffle and then like random card, right? So that's not. All right, we've seen that card. Pyrophobia. Seems like a reprint, but it's probably not. Deals 3 damage to target creature. Cowards can't block. Remember that one card, white card? It made it into a coward. So this one's like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't block with the. But it's funny because it's a white spell, and this is a red spell. Windcaller Avon. Look at this guy. Look, he's dancing or something. 4/3 for 6 flying. Get cycle, and then when you cycle the guy, target creature gains flying at the end of the turn. Huh. Maybe this was meant more for draft. Lancer, Sliver. Oh, your slivers get first strike. Okay, yeah, that's annoying. Oh, we just saw that guy. Changeling Outcast. Oh, so is there like a cycle of these guys? Changeling, yeah, can't block and can't be blocked. What the? So, what is it? What is it that you say you do here? I don't know, guys. What is this? If it can't block and can't attack, oh, he's only good for sacking? That just... Hey, we've seen this guy too. We've seen that guy too. Alright, so... we'll probably bump into a couple of commons that we haven't got, but it looks like maybe we're kind of through the commons. Uncommons for sure we're going to probably get quite a bit. Hey, that's that one art card that we're talking about. How do you say that? Hogak? Horizon Necropolis. 7. What the heck? It's 8/8. You can't spend mana to cast this spell. What? Okay. Oh, Convoke and Delve. That is... Wow, with both? Yeah, because Delve, you can exile cards from your graveyard. Yeah, and then you can use Convoke. But the problem is, how are you going to get the colored mana? So each creature, it just pays for 1, right? Or 1 mana. Oh, I wonder if all Convoke is like that. So, my bad, guys. I just saw the 1. Or 1 mana of that creature's color. Okay, alright. So, it's basically meant for you to never even cast this thing. But that's its converted mana cost anyway. You may cast from your graveyard. What? Trample. So let me get this straight. Comes in your hand, comes and it goes back in your graveyard, and then you can play them. You just can keep coming back. That seems like it could be good. Oh, this is a really old. Yeah, I remember this one. This is from the beginning of Magic Regrow. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, it sounds like, oh, it seems so vanilla, but this was a very expensive card. I remember back in the day, and I think Regrowth was actually a rare, and then it looks like they downgraded it. This is a reprint, I think, too. Wing Shards. Target player sacrifices an attacking creature. Storm. Seriously? Oh, that's pretty cool. Although it's kind of bizarre, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. Counter target creature spell. Draw a card. Really? Okay. Because normally, like, counter target creature spell would be, yeah, alright. So I guess they make you pay one more, basically just one more generic to draw a card. That's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. Universal Automation. 1/1. Changeling. For 1. He's an artifact. So, in a tribal deck, I mean, because you can go in any color tribal deck. I mean, it is only a 1/1, right? Let's not get too worked up, but, you know, it is. It's out there. Winter's Rest. Enchant creature, ETB, tap target creature. Alright, so as long as you control another snow permanent, and change a creature does not take. Oh, okay, so it just stays like, was it Snow White? But, so, yeah, okay. Magnetic Sinkhole. Look at that. It's like, no, dog, help me. Delve. Alright, so, alright. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker for an instant. Seems like a lot. Okay, we've seen that guy. This has to be a reprint. I think I remember this guy. Spore Frog. 1/1. Yeah, you sacrifice him, prevent all combat. Yeah, so he does a fog. Because fog, you just pay 1 green and you prevent all combat damage. So he does the same thing. He's like, ah. That's funny. That's a reprint too. Diabolic Edict. Tempest. Yeah. So you pay a black and a colorless. Target player sacrifices a creature. So it's not directed, but if they only have 1 creature, right? So it's basically that. But Goblin War Party. That seems like a reprint, but I'm not sure. Create 3 1/1. Alright, so you choose one. So you make 3 1/1 goblins. Not bad. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste until end of turn. That could be good. It's 4. Entwine. Oh, it's got the entwine. Yeah, okay. That seems pretty good. Although, yeah, it's a lot of mana. Wall of 1,000 cuts. So we did get the archive for that. This looks like the. You know what this is? This is the Wall of Swords. Because, yeah. So they played. Yeah, so that's what. I remember I was telling you guys. There's old cards. And I'm an old guy, right? So I'm not an old guy, but you know what I mean. For Magic, I am. Defender and Flying. Yeah. And it's like the same. It's almost the same cost, too. 3/5. Just has a little bit different name. Wall. Yeah, yeah, it's basically a Wall of Swords, but I'm not sure if it has that part of it. That's cool. Smoke Shroud. Alright. It gets +1/+1 in flying. When a ninja enters the battlefield under your control, you may return this from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to that creature. Really? Wow, that's kind of cool. That's not bad. Goat nap? Wait, goat nap? You're taking a nap on a goat? It looks like you're riding. Anyways, we'll continue. Gain control of target creature. I love cards like I don't know why I love this card. Untap that creature. It gains haste until end of turn. If the creature is a goat, it also gets +. What the? That's so random. The steering horns aren't steering. That's funny. I swear. Oh, that's so hilarious. I'm having more fun reading the cards. That's a funny. Actually, I enjoy like making my commentary on the cards. Like I said, who looks at commons and I don't know. Like I said, that's kind of how I grew up with it. So old school thinking apparently. And this. I don't know why I want to say it's a reprint, but I don't think it is. Hall of Helad's Generosity. It just taps for colorless. Alright, so generic and white. And tap. Put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. That, in an enchantment deck could be good. It's not worth anything. Oh gosh, not that card. Blizzard Strix. Wow, it's got flash and flying. It's 3/2, but it costs 5. He's got an ETB. If you control another snow... Oh, here's more snow guys. Oh, wait. Another. Alright, never mind. Exile target permanent other than this guy. Okay. Return that card to battlefield under your control. Wait. Return... Okay. Exile target permanent. Exile target permanent. Other than... Return that card to the battlefield under owner's control. Okay. And I don't know why. For some reason, I thought like I could target someone else's thing. Which I can. But it just comes at the... Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Has some weird blink effect. Another sliver. 2/2/3. Slivers you control have whenever this creature does combat damage to a player. Put up some kind of... Oh, seriously? That seems even annoying too. We've seen that axe. We've seen that one. Rawr. Seen shelter. Hey, yeah, I'm a single. You want to... True top ambusher. 2/2 for 2. What's... Oh, dash. Yeah. So you can pay the dash cost. The dash cost just as much as that. That's interesting. But normally dash you get haste, right? Yeah, so it gains haste. But then, and it's return from the battlefield too. It's alright. So at the beginning, so at the end of that turn, it goes back to your hand. It goes when it attacks, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So I can kind of see why you'd want to do that. I'll just play them. Because especially like again, these cards were meant for modern, so you would have multiples of this card. So you could play one early and then play another one and then keep dashing it in. And then keep getting the +1, to another creature. But Diabolic Edict. Spore Frog! That guy. That's a Johnny's Imposter, whatever. Phantom Ninja! Rah! We got that card too. Alright, last pack, guys. So maybe I'll record 2 here. Today is Thursday. You'll be watching this Friday. So, yeah, we still got more packs. So, maybe this weekend we'll open them all. But, no promises. That frog guy. Let's see. We've seen this one. It's just a foil version of... Hey, Fiery Inlet. I remember this was a $10 card. Guess what? It's probably like a $2 card now. Wah, wah. So, yeah, there's a cycle of these. I think I only have this one, but so I mean, they're in modern you would only play one of here. It's really for that last ability, right? So you play it, and it's the thought is that later on when you have this and you don't need the land, right? You just sack it. So you really don't. Oh, another talisman. This one's with Boros. Okay, cool. A sliver, Dredgescape Sliver, 2/2. Each sliver card in your graveyard has Unearth 2? No way! Unearth 2. Return this card from graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. And then exile at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah. But you can only do it as a sorcery. But it's 2! So like imagine like the big slivers that cost so much. You just pay 2 and it just comes back in haste. And if you guys want to make a sliver deck, I'm telling you, pick this up. Pick this up. I mean, I don't even have a sliver deck. But I'm telling you, this ability that sounds really good. Because if you keep building your sliver deck and getting better and better sliver cards, this is going to make those cards even better, right? So this is what I'm talking about. Cards like this make all the other cards better, right? And I'm pretty sure this is a cheap card. Like, it's uncommon. It is a sliver, so, if your budget is, $1, you're probably good. Firebolt, that has to be a rare. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Deals 2 damage to any target, so it is a sorcery. You're like, oh, that seems so bad. But it has flashback. And this was back, and I swear this was Odyssey. Actually, that was huge for that. That's when that mechanic came in, and it was actually important because, especially like remember I told you, controlled decks just counters everywhere, right? So it was nice actually having a card and being able to do it twice. I mean, it does seem cost-wise today it seems horrible, but back then it was actually pretty good. Segorvian Angel. 1/1 flying and vigilance. It's like a mini it's like a mini Sarah Angel. But for the cost, it's right? Like 1/1 flying and vigilance. So it should kind of cost 2. But it's only 1. But if you're playing it, good filler cards for an Angel deck. So we seen that. We seen that. We seen him. We seen that guy. The worthless card. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me what else. I can't think of anything. I literally, I'm playing a dead card so I can sack it. I would think even if I was going to do that, when I find a better card that says, when this card dies, it does something. It seems so dumb. Soul Strike Technique. Trying creature is +1/+1, has vigilance. That's not bad. When it dies, manifest top card. My friend's got. My friend's commander deck is actually pretty good. It's got morph, but he's got some manifest. He's got this enchantment where it's so annoying because it's just like any card on the deck is a creature, right? So, if you don't know what manifest is, so you put the top. Put it. Wait. When it dies, okay. So, put it onto the battlefield face down. So you take the top card. So I was gonna say the way of reading it was weird. You put it face down, and it's a 2/2 creature. So sort of morph, but not. You can turn it face up anytime for the mana cost if it's a creature. Yeah, no, it can't be a permanent. It has to be a creature. If it's an artifact, sorry, right? Instant sorceries, that makes sense, right? But especially if we have other, if you manifest and the card just happens to be a morph, and if you have a morph trigger on it, it works. So, but I'm trying to remember. There's an enchantment where that is that what? Chiller Pillar. That name's. It looks like Mothra. There's look up Mothra. It's from Godzilla. This looks like Mothra. 3/3 for 4 snow creature. Monstrosity. That was from Theros block, I think. If this creature isn't a monstrous, you put 2 +1 counters on it. It becomes monstrous. This can be paid. All right, from any snow permanent. So when it says that snow permanent, so if I have another one of these, I tap it for mana. I gotta look that up. As long as it's monstrous, it has fly. I know. It seems like a lot to do it. It seems pretty cool. We've seen that guy. All right. Hey, that was the last card that we got in the last video. That's weird. All right. Hey, what do you think, Cinder? Hey, we got a little bit better cards. Yeah, we got Wrenn and Six. Is it Wrenn and Six or is it Wrenn and? Yeah. Wrenn and Six. And whenever I hear Wrenn and Six, I think it's like Ren and Stimpy or something. Put a comment below if you know what I'm talking about. I think you got to be a Gen X, I think, to know that one. So, anyway, we'll see you later, right? Yep, see you later, everybody. Bye.